I don't know who you hang out with in the real world that lets you browbeat them the way that you're trying to browbeat me into submission. But I gotta tell you, this is the internet, and you can't touch me. There's no way I have to listen to a word you say, alright? You can't browbeat me into submission. It just doesn't work over the internet. Sorry. I don't care how big or scary you are. You don't scare me. You can just go fuck yourself as far as I'm concerned, alright? But one thing I will say is I heard every word you said. I never denied that the police were only doing their job. I never denied that Meyer broke the rules. I never denied any of those things. The point I was trying to make, and the point which seemingly just escapes your attention or something that you don't want to think about at all, is that the police used excessive force, that Meyer was not posing any sort of physical hazard, physical danger to anyone in that auditorium, and that the police, to come down on him with the sheer velocity they did, was simply uncalled for. That was the use of excessive force. It was excessive force, the way they cracked down immediately and escalated so quickly to using the taser, which I consider to be a life-threatening device. All right, to me, the taser should be used instead of a pistol, not instead of communication. All right. So I think that there's been a gradual erosion of civil rights and a growing dominance of the police states, where the police tell you to do something under threat of immediate violence. Okay, we saw that with protesters at the RNC who were rounded up beforehand. The use of tear gas and the sheer number of police patrolling that area and rounding up everyone in sight, including journalists. That is a crackdown police state. It's growing bit by bit. It's eroding. Our civil rights are eroding, and you fail to recognize that. And you're defending the police in this particular case for the use of excessive force. Just shows how blind you are to what's happening to this country. Our rights to protest and to speak our mind, to engage in civil disobedience, and to engage in political free speech. It's being clamped down, and you're blind for not saying it, and you're blind for not hearing me trying to tell you that. So until you acknowledge my arguments, your argument is worthless on me. I've heard it, and I understand every bit of it, but I have to tell you, there are other considerations besides yours. Okay, so that's all.